stakeholders, and the people of Ghana, develop a homegrown fiscal consolidation program to guide the national budget, and highlight key structural reforms and policy priorities essential for resetting the economy. The dialogue, as we have been told, took place on the 3rd and 4th of March this year. The committee secured participation from all key stakeholders, including but not limited to members of political parties, civil society organizations, academia, students, youth organizations, professional bodies, ministers of state, government appointees, and traditional rulers. The enthusiasm of the participants was overwhelming, and their participation and contributions were of very high quality. The reports and recommendations from the 6 breakaway sections are all captured in this report, which we are just about to present to you, Your Excellency. The breakout sessions focused on 6 thematic areas, namely macroeconomic stability and resetting confidence in Ghana's economy. 2, growth with depth, achieving inclusive and sustainable economic transformation. 3, private sector-led growth, unlocking the full potential of the private sector in national development and economic growth. 4, infrastructure development, addressing the infrastructure deficit for economic transformation. 5, structural and policy reforms, strengthening key sectors for growth. And 6, good governance, accountability, and anti-corruption measures. We are confident, Your Excellency, that you will find the recommendation useful as you lead the Resetting Ghana agenda. We also believe that you will find the recommendations appropriate for the current times of extreme global disruptions and uncertainties, where resilience means self-reliance. We are excited to know that even before we have the opportunity to present the final report to you, some of the key recommendations which were fed into the 2025 budget are already being implemented with spectacular results. The recent rapid recovery of the value of the cedi against major currencies has astounded many people who doubted the government's resolve to reset Ghana and its economy. Naturally, the question being asked is whether this is just a blip, and it is a legitimate question, because our history is replete with many broken promises. However, Your Excellency, we believe that the progress being made now is sustainable, and Ghana can create a macroeconomic environment which is stable and a country which is attractive to investors, both local and foreign, over the medium to long term. What is required is to ensure that the current drive to reverse some of the fundamental variables that create the macroeconomic instability is sustained. Additionally, the recommendations in this report, which relate to other structural reforms, particularly in the energy and cocoa sectors, if executed expeditiously and with passion, should successfully create a stable and prosperous Ghana, different from what we have ever seen in the past. Your Excellency, as it was pointed out in the briefing paper to the committee, countries that have successfully overcome the middle income trap show the importance of a permanent consultative process in which the authorities, the private sector, civil society, and international partners regularly discuss socioeconomic and growth challenges, emerging opportunities and risks, and review salient experiences and policy actions in other countries. This provides timely inputs and feedback to decision makers on implementing strategy and amendments to policies and institutional framework to successfully meet the government's vision. Success will eventually be measured by the government's ability to provide concrete solutions to challenges facing citizens and regaining policy credibility and trust. We wish, therefore, to respectfully request for your consideration that the National Economic Dialogue should be constitutionalized into a permanent consultative mechanism. I wish to place on record before I finish the enormous support the committee received from the Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Deborah, and his team of professionals, which made it possible for us to deliver such a successful and impactful dialogue. We are grateful to you, Your Excellency, for the opportunity to serve you, your government, the people of Ghana, and our country, Ghana. We wish you and your administration success as you implement the recommendations contained in this report. And on this stage, Your Excellency, on behalf of my colleagues,
I believe the chairman and the committee deserve another round of applause, please. Indeed, the National Economic Dialogue has created a structured discussion and consultative forum that brings various stakeholders, including government officials, business leaders, civil society, academia, in addressing our economic challenges. So we need to applaud them for this work done. Thank you very much, Chairman, and the members of the Planning Committee. At this juncture, I have the distinct honor and pleasure to invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic, to deliver his remarks. Shall we acknowledge him with a round of applause, please?
Thank you very much.